So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Deftly away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well. And that is key to any holding midfielder.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saka. Mbappe. Has a goal! Goal! Manchester United!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Great chance! Barella. Well, that's an inviting ball.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Ligt.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Barella. He's got away. Looking for options for movement. It's Son Heung-min! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Mbappe with the short one. And the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy.
Big chance! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring.
Hits one! Batistuta gets flagged offside. Oh, super find. Hakimi.
The attendance for this
Barella.
match was 71,649.
Bellingham. Messi. Adams. Now the finish! Adams looking sharp there. David Villa. Saka. Beckham. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Argentina, after 70 minutes, is number 10, Lionel Messi. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Real chance! We've got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Time then for the substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's intervened well there. Pass is just off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And he's gone looking for safety. Hakimi. Bellingham gets into some space. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Bellingham. Coming on the field is number
It's run
19,
loose here.
Neymar. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Diaby. Batistuta. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Rodri. Diaby. Son Heung-min. And we're done. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a
And
good
now,
mix of
please
action
turn
and
towards
plenty
the
of
screen
talking
for a
points,
special
and it ended with the
presentation
right result, in
featuring
my
our guest
opinion.
performance today.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.